Hi viewers, this is of Excel Math Paper 1H 2023 February March. We will continue from question number 18 onwards. So let's have a look question number 18. The function f is such that f of x equal k over x, where x naught is equal to 0 and k is an integer. Express the inverse function f power minus 1 in the form of f inverse x. So the function f of x is given, which is f of x is equal to k over x. So in inverse function, we utilize the 3 points. The first point is f of x always equal y. In this case, x is the domain and y is the range of a function. This is the first step. The second step, we will replace the value of x and y. And the third step, to make y subject. Make y the subject. So the first step is function f of x is y, which is equal k over x. This is the first step. Then we will replace the value of x and y. X is equal to k over y. And the third step is to make y the subject. Okay, so by cross multiply, we can say that x, y is equal to k and y is equal to k over x. So this y represent inverse function f inverse x, which is equal k over x. So both f of x and f inverse x have same answers. So we can say that there is a self-inverse case, but it will happen only few cases, not all. Next, the function g is such that g of x equal to minus 3x power 4, where x naught is equal to 0. Why they are writing x naught is equal to 0? If they write it x is equal to 0, it's not possible on that point. And the function h is such that h of x is equal to 3x over 2 minus x, again where x is equal to x naught is equal to 2. And the first point is we are looking the answer of g of minus 2. So g of minus 2 we will replace in the given function. G of minus 2 is equal to 2 minus 3 bracket open minus 2 power 4, and this would be 2 minus 3 minus 2 whole power 4 gives us 16. And as we know that the power is in even form, so the minus would be plus. And next step, 2 minus 48, that gives us minus 46. Next, express the composite function when one function is followed by another function, that is called composite function. And here we have two functions which are h and g. So we are looking the answer of h g of x in a simplest form. So h g of x. So first I will write g of x. So as we know that g of x is given in the previous part, which is 2 minus 3x power 4. After this, replace this whole function 2 minus 3x power 4 in the function h. And h of x also we know that 3x. So in place of x, now I will write 2 minus 3x power 4 over 2 minus bracket open. The value of x is 2 minus 3x power 4. After this, we will try to simplify. So next step, 3 bracket open, 2 minus 3x power 4 over 2 minus, multiply minus inside, so minus 2 minus into minus plus 3x power 4. So we can cancel plus 2 and minus 2. And the required answer is 3 bracket open, 2 minus 3x power 4 over 3x power 4. Cancel 3 and 3. And lastly, we can say that it is 2 minus 3x power 4 over x power 4. This is simplest form of the composite function, which is hg of x. Next, question number 19. In 19, they talk about acceleration a of an object is given. They mention the form equation, which is a is equal to v minus u. Rate of change of velocity with respect to time is called acceleration. So here we are looking what the upper bound and lower bound degree of accuracy. Okay, so the values of v, u, t are given, and they mention the degree of accuracy is what. So if you check carefully, the v is equal to 45.23, correct to 2 decimal places. So it means 2 decimal places, we can say that 0.01. In general, we always take the half of degree of accuracy. So half of this is equal. We can check in calculator also as well. I hope so 0.05, but we will check. 0.01 divide 2, that gives us shift eng. There is, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, this one, shift eng, yeah, 0.005. This is 0.005. So the second one also degree of accuracy same for case of u, but if you check the third case t, correct to 2 significant figure. It means if you have 8.5, so first two values represent two significant figure, 8 and 5, both numbers, and we will check the position of 5, that gives us 1 decimal place. It means we will check the degree of accuracy 1 decimal place, and it must be half of 1 decimal place, means 0.05. We can check also 0.1, 0.1 divide 2, that gives us 0.05. Now for upper bound, we will add this degree of accuracy, and for lower we will subtract. So what they want by considering bounds, means upper and lower, work out the value of a to a suitable degree of accuracy, show your working clearly, and give a reason of your answer. So we will check both maximum and minimum value. So if I try to make the rule for maximum of a, maximum of a is equal to, remember that this is division form. So whenever you have divide case, we always look the maximum or upper of numerator and the lower value of the denominator. So how can you find the maximum of upper value or numerator value? I try to make the rule upper of v minus lower of u over lower value of t. Lower value of t. So if we try to figure it out, the upper of v means 45.23 plus 45.23 plus 0.005 that gives us 45.235. So here you can write 45.235, and for lower value of u we will subtract 0.005 from 5.12, so we will get 5.1. We can check also. Look here, we have 5.12 minus 0.005, that gives us 5.115. Same as we will find out the lower value of t, so subtract 0.05 from 8.5, we will get 8.45. After this we can check all this value in the calculator. If you see here, so we have 45.235 minus 5.115 over 8.45, that gives us 4.7479. If we write more values, 289 or 28 up to so on. Okay, I write maximum values at the end. We will try to figure it out the suitable value of a. So this is the maximum value and the minimum value, as well as we will try to figure it out minimum value of a. Now the rule will change. We need the lower of numerator over maximum or upper of t. Okay, so how can you find the lower value? So here you can say that lower value of v minus lower of v minus upper, because we are looking minimum numerator. Okay, upper of u over the maximum or upper of t, upper value of t. So lower value of v, now we will subtract 0.005 from 45.23, so we will get 45.225, and minus, if we check the upper value of u, so we will add 0.005 in 5.12, so we will get 5.125 over the upper value of t. See, the value of t is 8.5. You can check 8.5 plus 0.05, that gives us 8.55. 8.55. After this you can check all this in the calculator. So here we have 45.225 minus 5.125 divide 8.55, that gives us 4.69, 4.690058 up to so on. Okay, 58 up to so on. So I write it almost all value of maximum and minimum, and at the end we can say that the suitable value of a is between maximum and minimum. That is, if you check carefully, suitable value of a is 4.7. That is the suitable value which comes exactly between maximum and minimum. If you round off the minimum value, you will get exactly 4.7. If you round off the maximum value, you will get exactly 4.7. So this is the suitable value of a. I hope so you get it. Next, here they say the radius of right circular cylinder is x. The height of the cylinder is given, and the volume of the cylinder is V, and find the maximum value of V. Give your answer correct to nearest whole number. So remember that radius is x and the height is 800 over 4 pi x minus x. So this is radius and this is height, which is 800 over pi x minus x. So we know that the volume of cylinder formula is V equal pi r square h. So I will replace the value of r and h here. So r is x, means x squared, and the value of height of the cylinder 800 over pi x minus x. I will try to simplify. So multiply pi x square. I will try to take LCM here inside pi x. So this is 800 minus pi x squared. Cancel pi and pi. X squared with x. Now we have x bracket open 800 minus pi x squared. Multiply x inside. So it would be 800x minus pi x cube. So remember that it's a cubic curve in cylindrical, and we have the maximum and minimum. They want the maximum value of v. So for maximum value of v, we will use the concept of derivative. So find out the derivative of this function with respect to x, dv over dx. So the derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So 800 into 1. And here we can apply the power rule, bring down the power 3 pi and subtract 1 from the power. So 3 minus 1 gives us 2. So we will get 800 minus 3 pi x squared. So we are looking the maximum value. So we need to find the value of x is what? We can say that for maximum and minimum, the stationary point, the derivative is always 0. For stationary point, the derivative dv over dx is always equal 0. So we can say that 800 minus 3 pi x square is equal to 0. So 3 pi x square is equal to 800, and the next step, x square is equal to 800 over 3 pi. You can check in calculator. So 800 over 3 shift pi gives us what? And then take square root. Because we have x square and we are looking x value. Okay. So square root of answer, we will get 9.2. So x is equal to 9.2. Now we will check this value in the given curve, which we found v is equal to 800x minus pi x cube. In this way we can find out the maximum value of v. So as we know that v is equal to 800x minus pi x cubed. So at x is equal to 9.2, we can check v. 800 bracket open 9.2 minus pi 9.2 cube, that gives us, we can check again in the calculator. So 800 bracket open 9.2 bracket close minus shift pi bracket open 9.2 square, not square, it's cube. So cube, that gives us, wait, we can check again, 800 bracket open 9.2 So then minus shift, where is shift, and then pi, yes, bracket open, 9.2. Wait, it's power cube. Yeah, we get 49 means 4,913.67 or 7, but they won't answer in whole numbers. So V is equal to 4,914 centimeter cube. This is the required answer of the volume of cylinder. I hope so you get it. Next one. Next question is 21. And 21, we have the diagram shows the cross section of a circular water pipe, and it is OABC is a sector of the circle center O. The shaded region in the diagram represents the water flowing in the pipe. So we will try to find out this shaded part. The the location of pipe is, let's suppose it is like that, and we will try to find out this part area first. They mention the water flows at 14 centimeter per second in the pipe. So work out the volume of water that has flowed through the pipe in 3 minutes. So at the end we will check and write your answer 3 significant figure. So we will apply sector area formula. Area of the sector, area of sector, that is 72 over 360 multiplied by r square. R is 4.8, okay, and angle is given 72. This will give us whole sector area. R square 4.8 whole square, that gives us what? We will check here. 72 divide 360 multiply shift pi bracket open 4.8 square, that gives us 14.47. So our round offs to write one decimal place 14.5, that is centimeter square area. Then area of triangle. So if it is not a right angle triangle, we apply the formula area of triangle 1 over 2 AB sine C, BC sine A, that formula, okay? This one. When it is not a right angle triangle, okay? Area of triangle A 1 over 2 AB sine C, like that. So angle is given 72 and the sides are also mentioned, which are 4.8, 4.8, both are radius. So we can say that here 4.8, 4.8, and sine angle is given also 72. After this we can check in calculator. So we have 1 over 2, 1 over 2 bracket open 4.8 bracket open 4.8, then we have sine 72, that gives us 10.95. So if I round off, we can say that it is 11.0 centimeter square. We are looking the shaded part. So the shaded part is the area of sector minus area of triangle, okay? So shaded region, we can say that shaded region is equal to area of sector, which is 14.5 minus area of triangle. What we get? 11.0. That gives us 14.5 minus 11 gives us 3.5. So this is the required area of that shaded part, which we are looking 3.5 centimeter square. Now we will move on the volume. Okay, the water flows with 14 centimeter per second. So it means the length is 14, and we find out this area, which is 3.5, and work out the volume of water. Okay, so we can say that, but remember that this is 14 centimeter per second. It flows 3.5, but they want 3 minutes. And remember 3 minutes, how many seconds? Because they want answer in per second. So 3 multiplied by 60. Now it is in seconds, okay? Or you can say that 120. So I will say that volume of water water flow is equal to the area of cross section, which is 3.5, multiply the length, and this is for per second. Then for 3 minutes, we can say that 3 into 60. So this is centimeter. Now because this is volume, centimeter cube per second, multiply by second, we can cancel second and second, and at the end we will get what? Let me check here. 3.5 multiply 14 multiply 3 multiplied by 60, that gives us 8,820 centimeter cube. This is the required volume of water flow. I hope so you get it. Next, 22. Here we have the first term of arithmetic series is 2t plus 1, where t greater than 0, and nth term of this arithmetic series is also given. The common difference is given. So we will write all these three informations here. A1 is 2t plus 1, and the nth term, which is an, also given 14t minus 5, and the common difference d is also given 3. We know the arithmetic sequence formula is an is equal to a1 plus n minus 1d. In this way, we will try to find out the nth term that will help us in the next step when we apply the sum of first n terms of the series. Okay, and at the end we will compare with this to find out p, q, or r, whatever they want, the integers. Show algebraic working also. So here nth term is given, which is 14t minus 5, and the first term of the sequence is also given, 2t plus 1, and n minus 1d. D is 3. Fine. Next, 14t minus 5 is equal to 2t plus 1 plus 3n minus 3. Take the 2t and the rest. Okay, you can do one more step, no problem. 14t minus 5 plus 1 minus 3 gives us minus 2 plus 3n, and then 14t minus 2t minus 5 plus 2 is equal to 3n. And the next step, 14t minus 2t, like terms we can simplify, so it is 12t, and minus 5 plus 2 gives us minus 3 is equal to 3n. We can take 3 common, so we have inside 4t minus 1 is equal to 3n, and at the end we can say that cancel 3 from both sides, so n equal 4t minus 1. Now this value of n we can use in the sum and the sum formula is Sn is equal to n over 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. So nth term we find out which is the n value, okay, the sum of n. We found that is 4t minus 1, so I will apply here 4t minus 1 over 2, and the first value of the sequence or series is 2t plus 1, 2t plus 1 plus nth value is 4t minus 1 is already there, and 3 is the common difference. So we will try to simplify 4t minus 1 over 2, multiply 2 inside, so 4t plus 2, and here we have 4t minus 2 multiply by 3. Next step 4t minus 1 over 2, 4t plus 2, and we have 3 4s are 12t minus 6, and next step 4t minus 1 over 2, 4t plus 12t gives us 16t minus 6 plus 2 gives us minus 4. So we can take 4 common. So 4t minus 1, take 4 common. So we have 4t minus 1 over 2. Next step, we can cancel this 4 with the help of 2. So lastly, we have 2 bracket open. 4t minus 1 comes 2 times. So we will write 4t minus 1 whole square. But remember that we make the form of t bracket open qt minus 1 power r. Okay, we will write here t bracket open qt minus 1 power r. So after comparing this, we can able to find out p, q, and r. So we can say that p is equal to 2, q is equal to 4, and the last digit or integer r is equal to 2. So these are the required values which they want us to find. I hope so you get it. Next, question number 23. ABC is a kite, and we have AB and AD are equal sides, and CB and CD are also equal sides. The point B has coordinate K1 where K is a negative constant, and the point D has coordinate 8, 7. So if you try to draw the shape of kite like that, let's suppose this is point A. So A to B and A to D. This is point B, this is point D, and then you can draw C point down. Does not look good. Just draw to understand. This is point C, and we know that the point B is given, which is K comma 1. Okay, K comma 1, and the point D is also given. It is 8 comma 7. And they want, or they mention one thing more, the straight line L pass through the point B and D. So we can say that that straight line is passed through point B and D. So we can say that this is line L. Okay, that line, the straight line L is parallel to the line with equation they mention, with equation that is 5y minus 3x is equal to 6. We will try to figure it out what is the gradient of this equation. For that, we will make y as explicit form, means make the y subject. Okay, 5y is equal to 3x plus 6 So y is equal to 3 over 5 x plus 6 over 5. So 6 over 5 represents slope-intercept point, whereas the value which comes before x, that is your gradient, and we can say that this is m 3 over 5. But we have the given point of b and d coordinates, so we can say that the gradient of b d, I will apply y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 formula. Okay, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 means the coordinate of d and b are 7 minus 1 and 8 minus k, x2 minus x1, 8 minus k. Or we can say that it is 6 over 8 minus k. But this gradient is equal to that line because that line is parallel to from these 2 points BD. Okay, so gradient must be same. If gradient must be same, we can say that 6 over 8 minus k is equal to 3 over 5. So in this way, we can find the value of k. 5 by cross multiply, it is 30. uh, 3 eights are 24 minus 3k. Take 3k from right to left. So it would be plus 3k, 24 minus 30. So next step, 3k is equal to minus 6. Our k is equal to minus 6 over 3, which gives us minus 2. So we find out k. Now our required gradient, here the value required coordinate of b is minus 2 1. Okay, after this find an equation of AC. So we need a gradient of AC. Okay, let me check. Remember that AC, the line is perpendicular to BD. Okay, it is perpendicular here. If it is perpendicular, then we can say that the gradient of AC is perpendicular to gradient of BD. Fine. And the gradient of BD is 3 over 5. So we can apply when two lines intersect with 90° are perpendicular to each other, M1, M2 is equal to minus 1. So M1 is 3 over 5. 3 over 5. We are looking the second gradient, which gives us M2 equal minus 5 over 3. So this will help us. One more thing, we need the midpoint of BD because this line of AC passed through the midpoint of BD. Okay, so midpoint of BD, I will apply the formula x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2, and that gives us what? We know the values of coordinate B and D. So minus 2 plus 8 over 2 and 1 plus 7 over 2, which is equal 6 over 2, 8 over 2. The last answer is 3 comma 4. So now our required equation of AC is y is equal to mx plus c, means y is equal to minus 5 over 3x plus c. The point C we can find at the midpoint of BD, which is 3 and 4. So 4 is equal to minus 5 over 3x plus, sorry, x is 3. This is 3. And we are looking C. Cancel 3 and 3. So 4 is equal to minus 5 plus C. So C is 4 plus 5, which gives us 9. So required equation is y is equal to minus 5 over 3x plus 9. And they want not in this form. They want, as you can see that they want px plus qy is equal to r. They want this form solution. So we will do two more step. LCM. So minus 5x plus 9 threes are 27, and 3y is equal to minus 5x plus 27. And lastly, you can say that 5x plus 3y is equal to 27. This is your required answer. I hope you get it. Next, the last one is OAED is a quadrilateral, and OA is equal to, this is related to vector, boys. Viewers, so OA equal to A, OB is equal to 2B. These vectors will help us. And one more thing, this is AB ratio BD, means AB over BD is equal to 1 over 2. That means BD is equal to 2AB. Okay, that will help us. So a few things I will find out here that will help you. First thing, we can find out AB, this one, AB, and check the direction of which two direction have same, OA and AB. Means OA plus AB is equal to OB. Or we are looking AB. AB is equal to OB minus OA. So OB is 2B given minus 2A. This is AB. And one more thing we need to find, or it will help us later on, BD. We just know I mentioned BD is equal to AB. So that means 2 bracket open 2B minus 2A. That gives us 4B minus 4A. That will help us also. And one more thing we can find out easily. Look, if you know BD, we can find BE easily. Okay. So I'm looking BE. At the end, we will find out the point C on AB such that OCE is a straight line, and that I will do next step. And at the end, we will show that OC ratio CE equal what? Okay. So BE, I'm looking BE. This is the direction. So for BE, I would say it is equal BD plus DE. Okay. And as you can see that both we know BD just now I found, which is 4B minus 4A, and DE is 7A plus 3B. We can simplify 4A, 7A minus 4A, that gives us 3A, and 4 plus 3 7B. This is the answer of BE. And if I connect OE, look, now you can find easily OE also. So draw a line which pass through C and connects O. Okay, straight line, this line. That will help you also. Okay, so look, if you check OE, that is our target. Fine. OE is equal OB plus BE. If I try to figure it out, OE, that is equal OB plus BE. So OB, we know that it is 2B, and BE just now we find out, which is 3A plus 7B. So we can add the like terms. So it is 3A plus 9B. So we find out OE also. Now they want us OC to CE. So remember that C is the point on the straight line OCE. As you can say that this one. I will say we can do little bit supposition here after this, and these all working will help us. I can say that AC, let's say AC is equal to something multiply with AB. Okay, any scalar, that I would say M. Okay, M, any number, it can be any number. M multiply by AB, we will get AC. And the second thing I can say that how to find OC, something multiply with OE. Okay, so OC is equal to that, I can say that N is any number multiply with OE, we will get OC. If I make the form for OC, check carefully, the direction OC is equal to OA plus AC, okay? OC is equal to OA plus AC. Now I will replace these all values, okay? OC, I said it is NOE. OA, we know that OA is equal to 2A. You can replace directly to A. Whereas AC, I said it is MAB. Fine. Now I will replace the value of OE and AB. We know that OE is equal to, look, these all will help us now. It is 3A plus 9B is equal to 2A, and MAB. AB, we also know that in the start of the question, just we have to go up, and you can see that in the top I found in the start AB, which is 2B minus 2A. Okay, so I will replace the same value, 2B minus 2A, 2B minus 2A. Now I will try to figure it out, the value of M and N, that will help us. So next step, multiply N inside. So 3NA multiply 9NB is equal to 2A plus 2MB minus 2MA. Just keep or bring or together, or bring together the like terms like A and A. So we can say that 2A minus 2, here we have, yes, 2A. M is common, sorry, 2A, yes. A is common, so I can say that if I write 2A minus 2MA, and here we have 2MB, the next step we can say that A is common, so 2 minus 2M. Why I'm taking A common, I will compare, okay, with the left hand side value of A. So here 2MB. So see here the left hand side, if you check carefully, here we have the coefficient of A is 3N, means 3N is equal to 2 minus 2M, and the coefficient of B is 9N, which is equal to M. From here we can say that N is 2 over 9M. So I will replace here in this given equation, which is 3N. So 3 bracket open, I will substitute 2 over 9 is equal to 2 minus 2M. So we can cancel here. It is, and remember that this is the value of N, 2 over 9M. Okay, here M also. Now we have 2 over 3M is equal to 2 minus 2M. Multiply 3 other side. So it is 2M 6 minus 6M. If I take 6M left side, so it would be 8M is equal to 6. So M is equal to 6 over 8. That means 2 3s are and 2 4s are. So the value of M is 3 over 4. And if you replace 3 over 4 in N, we can find 2 over 9. M is 3 over 4. So cancel with 3, 9, and 2 2s are 4. So we find out N is 1 over 3 2s are 6. So as we said in the start, OC is equal to something multiply with OE, which we said N. OE. And now N is what? 1 over 6 OE. And this is OC. Remember that if you have a straight line, and let's suppose this is O, and this is point C, and this is point E. So O to C, we have 1 in here, 5. It means what they want, OC ratio CE is 1:5. This is required the answer. Okay. OC ratio CE is equal to 1:5. I hope so you get it. Use a vector method to find OC CE, and I hope so you will get all this calculation. And this is the end of this paper. See you with next video. Take care. Bye.